Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, may I have your attention, please? The moment you have all been waiting for. Here he is, making his way from the freak show to ruin your fucking day. Chaos, the Clown.
What's going on, everybody? You know what this is. Another Chaos fucking match. This is Chaos the Clown versus Pavor. Christmas in July. At a Christmas in July street fight. Yeah, if you hear a meowing, I apologize. My cat's in heat and she's horny as fuck. And there's Chaos with a fucking doll and a Santa Claus hat dressed for goddamn success. Fucking that shit, man. Look at that. Now, as you probably saw earlier, was uploaded a video of the graveyard match. Well, you saw the beginning of the stuff. So the story between Pavor and Chaos as it's unfolding, and Chaos is ripping circus tickets up in front of a kid because he's a fucking dick. Anyway, but the story behind it is Chaos killed Pavor, or Andrew Fontaine, and his wife and daughter, and that doll signifies his daughter's doll, because obviously he burnt her teddy bear in front of her, or lured her with a teddy bear, and he torched it, per se. And he's he's an asshole, like a psychotic dick. And that's honestly like the whole thing with Chaos. It's like, that's where, like, it's more of like a psychological thing, like a horror movie villain. Like, he is the fucking villain in a horror movie. Like, that's the scene where that psychotic guy wants to freaking end your world, and you have to fight for your life to conquer him to live. That's why I try to press so hard with Chaos, is when you're in the ring with Chaos the Clown, you're not in a wrestling match, you are fighting for your life. That's why hardcore matches are my specialty, and I love every match I do with Pavor or IJB, because obviously, if everybody knows, my fucking son, and I love wrestling him. He makes me so fucking proud. Like, everything he does, like, he freaking lays in the way I like getting laid. Like, my matches are hard. They're hard hitting. I lay in, and he's the same. He lays in, he dishes it, he can take it. Same as myself. I'll lay in, and I want them to lay in, because you're in a hardcore match, dude. You're a hardcore wrestler, you're laying in. It's hardcore. You know, it's not pussy shit. You want to do a hardcore match, you're doing hardcore, you're laying in. And I love it, and like, I love the story between Chaos and Pavor. It's fantastic, like, everything about it. Like, even from the gate, like, it was hard because it was out of nowhere. The Halloween of 2021, yeah, it was just like a cinematic match out of nowhere, and there's no build up to it. But we decided to actually add the backstory now, so it's almost like a Quentin Tarantino film. Believe it or not, you see it. The ending is actually the beginning. So it's like a Quentin Tarantino film, which is nuts. And it was not ever purposely made that way. And look at them fucking brawling on the outside. So, nice chop. Ooh, nice chop. And nothing. And a spear. Both double roll. Holy balls.
I think Chaos was saying something to Pavor that set him off to that spear.
Nice hard elbow, hard forearm in the back of the head.
With them left hooks, not looking too strong though. Chaos gets right up.
Nice knee to the face.
Holy God.
Good knee to the face by Chaos there.
Beautiful.
Anyway, and then unwrapping a chair. Unwrapping a fucking chair. Ooh. And smashing the head. Yeah, but anyway, like, the story we're telling, yeah, it's like almost like a Quentin Tarantino film. Like, the ending, the beginning of the the feud, the beginning of our story was the end, actually. Because that was, technically, that would have taken place after all of this. Because this is the story that, we're telling the story after the event, which is weird. And it's cool, though. It's cool because it was never intended that way. The story was never intended to actually be a story. It was supposed to be like a one thing, but we enjoyed doing it. And so we had a couple more matches last year, and then we're like, let's do more this year. Like, let's get more in depth with the story and actually tell the whole story behind it. Which is, it's beautiful. It's cool as shit. And then what Ivan is putting into the character too, with Andrew Fontaine and everything, adding Ivan and Pavor in with this is just phenomenal shit that's going on with the story that we're telling. And there's Pavor with the Christmas tree, smashing Chaos, running him down with the Christmas tree. Fuck yeah. There he is, beating the ass, smashing the ass. Yeah, like the Christmas tree didn't hurt. I'm not gonna lie, it didn't hurt, but it's fucking cool to get fucking hit with the Christmas tree. Like, how often can you say I was beaten with the Christmas tree? Anyway, low blow, low blow. Fucking walking over to the bush of shit in that plate. Here you go. Nice. Boom! I love the way that shattered. Like, that was like, we were always, like, both of us were marking out after the match about how nice that fucking shattered. It was a good time. And it's cookie tin.
And a cookie can.
Nice. Drop the hog on him, dude. Drop the hog. Ooh! Kicking the gut, as Luscious Lou would say. Nice elbow.
Them hooks to Pavor.
And this is like I love the storytelling too, like with the dialogue. They bring the dialogue into the matches. And like, if you don't know, like there are certain points where I add into where I tell story, like I try to tell the story of why we're fighting and stuff too. If it's a feud, I try to bring in, because like I always, like I said earlier in the video, earlier in this match, I picture as Chaos, I picture myself as a villain. I am the villain in a horror movie. I am that psychotic, that end boss that you need to get out alive. So that's why I say, like, I always like try to say, like, you're not, it's not a wrestling match. A Chaos match is never a wrestling match. It's a fight for your life. And that's the way I like to portray it, because it's like I said too, like, it's bad enough us wrestling fans, we get shit, oh, it's not real, oh, but then you get your comedy and indie-rific people, like, where it takes like 90, like, people are all like, there's 90 guys there all waiting for this one dude. Oh, that was a cookie cutter, by the way, or run-of-the-mill grandma aluminum cookie cutter, or metal cookie cutter, and there's a kendo stick wrapped in wrapping paper. But like, that's just like a spit in the face to wrestling too, especially the people, the guys in the back in the day, the carnival era and the back in the territory era, where they fought tooth and nail to protect the business. But then you got these indie fucks flipping around and literally calling spots in the middle of the match or setting the match. Like, who the fuck does that shit? Seriously. But anyway, Chaos with a heart punch. I've noticed that I've been using a heart punch a lot because Ox Baker is one of my favorite fucking heels too, and Matt Bourne is my favorite technical wrestler. I'm gonna, one of these matches, or I might do a video on here just explaining all my favorite people, my influences on the whole Chaos character, because I figured, why not? I'm playing all my matches and segments on this channel, so why not give a little history and like history on the whole Chaos, my influences and everything too, you know? And ornaments, Pavor with the ornaments, dumping a bag of ornaments, and Chaos going laying in again against the ropes. Nice, another fucking hit against the rope. Throw him in. Oh, throwing Pavor into the ornaments.
Pavor just went down like a ton of bricks. Ooh, basement drop kick.
Basement drop kick. He's going for the cover.
No.
Doc counts and a kick out after 2. Chaos is fuming.
Sometimes I need stuff, you know. Let's just do that.
Not really. It's
open. I gotta walk down.
It's like I'm, doing the whole frustrated fucking shit. Why can't I beat you?
Dog, you're talking about how you're poor and you're sitting here buying Coke.
But
no problem. You need to go.
I don't buy it.
like I said, like
I'm not gonna get
love
what I do, but I don't buy it.
fucking this story that we're telling, and I love how it's like a Tarantino film. How the ending of the story was the beginning.
Danny Val will give me a hot dog.
Our first match as Pavor and Chaos was technically, in a sense, it's the last match.
Oh God, Pavor's getting up. Pavor's getting
Because of the fact we did everything in reverse. We're telling the beginning of the story in the third act. So that's fucking crazy. And then Pavor choke slams into the ornaments and gets the victory.
Pavor picks the victory up.
Of course he does.
So Chaos couldn't touch that rope.
Yes.
Because you saw in the last video, I won the last one. I won that match. But who's going to win the third match to end the feud? Or will it end? Who knows? You gotta stay tuned and find out. Thank you everybody so fucking much for watching this shit, and I hope you all digging it, because I love doing the shit. So if you do, give it a thumbs up, spread the word. Thank you.